Now, is law career a good career? I'll tell you honestly, it's kind of unstable, especially in the beginning. A job is not guaranteed at all unless you go to one of those high-tier law schools, first-year law school. Plus, law students usually incur high debt while studying law in law school, and this student debt can haunt them for 10, 15, even 20 years after graduation. And if you don't pass bar exam, then it's a big problem. And attorneys do not, again, on average, attorneys do not make as much as people think because there are so many attorneys. It takes years and years for you to become skilled in certain area of law, and then you can be in demand, right? Accountants probably can, so good accountants probably can make, less than attorneys, but they can make money easier than attorneys. Accounting is, I would think, unless you have to do some shady things, accounting probably is more straightforward than law. Law is not straightforward at all. You have to spin it all the time. So, plus as a lawyer, you'll have to follow a strict and tricky code of ethics where everything is unclear and you may get sued for violations. And again, in law, everything is unclear. It's a matter of speculation. They spin all the time. Judges spin it all the time. So it's not like, law is not like law of physics or law of chemistry where everything is kind of set. Law, legal profession, everybody has own opinion. But many attorneys who graduated even from lower tiered schools are happy and make really good money. But they're a special breed of people. Now, if you decided to become attorney, definitely, then I have some other information on my blog, other articles about realities of law school, which law school is better, which is worse, and other things. Law school is much more intense version of an undergrad. Law school brainwashed me very seriously, I already told you, because it changes how the way students think. In a way, I became more skeptical, more cynical, and I don't like it. But this is what it is. I see things that people do, and plus profession, I saw some dirty things that people do. And, it changes how you look at people and humans after that. Now, essentially, you'll have to study every day about how some people are trying to screw other people. That's what law is about. Or sometimes screw themselves by then doing own mistakes. Anyway, in short, the law school consists of very hard study, almost 24/7 to compete for grades on a curve with other students. Now, you say you want to go to grad school. I also have MBA, right? And I will have a separate, I wrote an article about law school versus MBA. But here I will use an MBA as an example of my grad school for my first-hand experience. First of all, MBA study was easier and more understandable for me than law school. We didn't have to spin things around. Okay, it was more clear. It was better deal with numbers, establish concepts, and trying to read legal opinions 10, 25 pages each and spin them multiple ways. I hated that in law school. Plus, in grad school, MBA program, students are usually assigned more manageable amount of reading, while in law school, reading is intentionally made not manageable. You cannot read everything in law school. That's what one of my professors told me. In MBA, you can read pretty much everything. And so grad school, you have also to evaluate job market very well, because, for example, MBA from top 25, business school, for example, from Wharton, makes a huge difference compared to MBA from top, 400, somewhere in the bottom of the pool. Just MBA alone will not get you a job, period. All right, there is no such profession as MBA really. There is a profession as a lawyer. That's why law school is a professional school. There is a profession called MD, medical doctor. That's why people go to medical school. MBA is not profession. It's a set of knowledge. I don't regret I got the knowledge. I use MBA knowledge pretty much almost every day when I make decisions, cost benefit analysis, economics, other things. I got good grades. It was easier to get really good grades in MBA than in law school. Again, top 25 MBA programs may land you a job, and even a good job. Anything after that, especially 50 or less in rankings, MBA, you may not get a job unless you already have previous work experience and just want to enhance your skills for managerial career. All right. So what else do we have? So graduate programs are usually easier for studying. They're more flexible than law school programs, and sometimes they cost less, but it depends. Than law school, it depends. If you're not sure about being a lawyer and you can go to grad school for low cost and pursue your actual interests, which can land a job, grad school may be a better option than law school. So which graduate could be better than law school? Think about STEM degrees, technical, medical, maybe accounting because it's more specific, finance if it's more quantitative, economics again if it's more quantitative. These type of graduate programs may help you land a job, not even as economist, but maybe in similar profession. You must get specific employable skills. That's why I'm saying quantitative. Employers hire people graduating from quantitative programs even in different fields because ability to calculate, compute is actually a skill, and it's in demand across the board. So also you think about where you can apply on the first day of the job. Okay, skills that you can apply on the first day of the job after graduation. Like I said, if it's accounting, you can do accounting on the first day. All right. Law school doesn't offer that. Law school teaches theory. All right. Law students know how to read and process law and think about lawyer, but they do not study how to draft legal paperwork. Almost zero practical skills comes from law school. Just giving you heads up, people don't know how to write a simple complaint or a simple appeal, 2-page appeal. They just don't know that stuff. They don't know how to write a contract. And so therefore research your career options before you invest time and money into any law school and incur considerable debt. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit tired. I think law school is not a good option for most people. Frankly, I enjoyed my MBA, grad school, much more than I enjoyed law school, although I went to work in law for many years. Again, final thoughts. Your law school versus grad school choice must include some thought on the future of economy. Think of the future. What skills are growing hot and in demand? Law is kind of declining, I think. But STEM is one answer. Big data, artificial intelligence, those fields are growing and I think they will continue to grow. Then which program is good? Think about which program is good, well ranked, not too expensive. If you want to get education, try to get into as good rankings. There are ranks for each type of program, type of education. Try to get into highest ranking school possible, because it will be easier for you to land a job after graduation. And also think, can you do this work for the next 10 to 25 years of your life without having to go to college again? I'm not saying do not go to law school. I'm saying that you have to make sure you know what you're jumping in, and that's what you want, because you will be doing it you'll be stuck with it for many years probably. Think it through, think it well. No matter what decision you make sure you make most out of it. Your future depends mainly on your hard work and your smart work and your effort and energy and ability to recognize opportunities and act on them quickly. So hopefully you can carefully evaluate your options and will make correct choice for your law school versus grad school choice. If I were to do it again, I probably would make a different choice in my law school or grad school evaluation process. But that's me. Personally, I wouldn't go to law school. I would probably go more into, like I said, those STEM or quantitative stuff. If you can, again, if you can. It depends on your bachelor's degree too. You can check those tests which I told you about. You can check my article. I will link to my article on this topic on my blog. You can check my blog. And enjoy the rest of your day, and just think it through. Think in terms of money, cost benefit, what is gonna give you. Think in terms of emotional satisfaction, cost benefit, what what is work gonna be draining, or you're gonna be happy doing it every day for the rest of your life. Think about those terms. Do you really need it? Not do you really want it, but do you really need it? All right, thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video.